Why hello there people, what's going on? My name is Big Mooney and this here is episode number 63 of the Battlefield 4 Top Plays. As I mentioned on the last episode of the Top Plays, it is a top 5 these days just to make sure I can get this out on time. But the variety of clips in today's episode are pretty fucking awesome, so I hope you guys do enjoy that. Sit back, relax, and let's go. First up this week on the Battlefield 4 Top Plays, we have Mr. MRWAYNECRUE, and he's put on Highland Resort using the Little Bird helicopter and approaching the center of the map. He is just going to rise up to the sky here and start taking on some people that are of course camping up on top of the hotel, smack bang in the middle of the map like they're always doing. And see, there's a bit of a twist when it comes to the people up on top of this building. Most of them seem to be engineers. The amount of RPGs flying at them throughout this entire clip is ridiculous just from one spot of the map. And there's also one guy down there that is constantly trying to lock onto him using a stinger, so he has that to worry about as well. That's just what I really like about this clip, is the fact that they are trying their best to take him out of the sky. There's a lot of helicopter clips that I do see on the Top Plays where they just massacre shit tons of people and they do nothing to reply. Well, these guys try and take him down with RPGs all over the shop, and he manages to keep himself mobile so he doesn't take any damage. And just moving back and forth, he's able to engage whole groups of people, and he's wiping them all out left and right. At this point in the clip just here, he's up to about 13 or so kills after about a minute or so. He's just circling this building, massacring everyone on top of it. And eventually some of his teammates do start joining in on the fight, but eventually they do get dropped by the enemy players because they are swarming all over this damn building. Gets a little bit lucky there not to get smacked in the face with that stinger missile. He does take one shot already though, and he's just trying to be cautious here, take out another couple of guys. Takes one more shot, is lucky not to instantly explode, and he's able to just circle away at the moment and see if we can take out one last guy. And doesn't quite get him, but he gets smacked with a stinger. Next clip there. Next up here today we have SLRTROLLALOT, and he's playing Silk Road in an M1 Abrams tank, and yes, he just took down the enemy cruise missile with the main tank cannon. That is something I've never seen before. I've seen people do it with all sorts of random shit, but with a tank cannon, that's pretty insane. He then takes out an enemy helicopter, I do believe there, and we're going to skip ahead by about 30 seconds or so. He starts taking some damage from the skies, and he manages to actually evade dying at the moment here. Backing up, he's able to take aim and fire, taking down the enemy jet that was being such a pest. So far he's taken down one jet, one helicopter, and one cruise missile. And this shot then happens right after it. Holy shit, I think it was a jet. It was so far away, a lucky shot, but insane. Clip number 3 here comes from Brecky, and of course he's streaming, that's why his face is on screen just there. But he's playing an Operation Metro using the A91 carbine, and he's just going to sneak up behind a few people, and how quickly this guy just goes through entire hordes of people is insane. Now those two guys that were a bit slow to react, this guy does spot him however, but again, he's a bit too quick for him and takes him down with the A91, and he's going to go circling around. These two guys, once again, they need to pay attention to their map. They need to know where he is. He's able to just go through so many people so quickly. And I think he killed like 9 people or something. He killed so many people so quickly. And he's just going to back up, go towards this little flanking route, taking down another 2 people en route there, jumping out of this train carriage. Is going to make way for the tunnel, taking down one more guy in the process, and you can barely see shit from here, but he still manages to react quicker than that guy and take him out before following up with another 2 guys, picking up an AWS in the midst of all that, taking down another guy and another 2 guys. Just the amount of kills that he gets in such a short period of time is ridiculous. Next up today here we have Kazatora, and he is playing on some rogue transmission with the M98B sniper rifle, already taking down 2 people, followed by a swift third of the guy just lying prone on the ground, not paying attention to what's going on around him. Takes down our next guy there, and a few guys are bunching up in this area. A couple of them are aware of his presence. That guy gets shot in the dick because he didn't quite work out where exactly the bullets were coming from. But he moves on to the next guy who was sitting waiting for him. He just squeezes a shot right through that gap, right into the guy's chest, taking him out. Now I do believe this is possibly the first ever guy that I've had send a clip from China on a console. because I'm pretty sure they just get made legal quite recently. So that's different. I'm just gonna guess that's Chinese. I'm sorry if it's not, because I can't read that shit. And I'm probably totally wrong. But anyway, he's moving up and he's killing another couple of guys. This guy decides to hide inside this little bunker. Sir, you're not gonna last very long if you're just gonna be standing there, not even looking at the door, just chilling. And he just walks in, no scope. So moving on to the next guy, takes him down with ease. And, well, the reason I have chosen this clip is the fact that the guy's accuracy and quickness throughout the clip with the sniper rifle is pretty fucking good. He just puts people down left and right before they even have a chance to react to his presence, and he doesn't really go all too tactically about it. He just sort of storms in there, right down the middle of the map, and kills so many people. How many people, you ask? Well, he gets a total of 22, I do believe, just during the duration of this clip, which is about a minute and a half long or so. So that is ridiculous. That really is. Move on. Next up today here we have DIENOWLEAVEARTH, and he's playing a Power Cell Storm using the A10 Warthog jet. And as he swoops down upon the land here, he starts taking out some enemy armor, I do believe. I'm not entirely sure. But he only manages to wound the thing, so he decides he's going to fly all the way up on top here. And I'm not entirely sure if this maneuver is deliberate. He takes out his target, and he ends up right behind the enemy jet. Either that's some insane piloting right there, and taking out one ground target while also positioning yourself for the air target, or if you just get insanely lucky. I don't really know, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt anyway. Now skipping forward, he targets this enemy helicopter. Doesn't really stand a chance when you're swooping down on top of it from the sky, and he gets himself a multi-kill, which is always nice. And now he's going to go circling around looking for his next target. Of course, he knows exactly where this guy is going to be approaching from in his jet. That's what you always find with good jet pilots, and he gets a bit too cocky here, trying to hit him with the JDAM. But that's what you always find with good pilots, is that they know exactly where the danger is when it comes to spawn points for enemy jets, or just anything that will threaten you, and they can go and deal with it with ease. But with a nice little maneuver, he ends up above the guy, and his cockiness is repaid when he smashes the guy in the head with the JDAM in midair. He attempts it a couple of times throughout the clip, but you can tell the guy knows what he's doing with the old JDAM bombs when he's able to just smash a guy in midair and then swoops down, killing his next target, getting himself, I think, another multi-kill. Now he's just spotted on his map that the enemy jet is back up in the air. It must be an instant respawn server or something. These things seem to be very, very frequent. And, well, the guy was coming after him, but with some nice maneuverability, he ends up right in behind the guy. He doesn't really stand much of a chance, so time to just finish the guy off, positioning himself there with a third-person camera, taking him down, moving on to this boat here that's just out trapped in the middle of nowhere. Once again, it doesn't really stand much of a chance, but it just gets away as it just swoops in behind that island, providing itself a little bit of cover. But when you're swooping down from this height, you don't really have any cover. There's nothing you can do. If the guy zones in on you and just hits you over and over with the cannons, you are going to disintegrate. And especially if he swoops down and kills you with yet another JDAM triple kill that time there. Yeah, all round, this guy's flying is incredible. He completely dominates the enemy team, and he's just very, very calm about everything that he does. You swoop up, look around, pinpoint his target, swoop down, and kill them. Again, another multi-kill. The amount of kills this guy gets in the clip is awesome, and I hope you guys did enjoy that. And if you did enjoy the episode of Battlefield 4 Top Boys, don't forget to hit the like button down below, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.